Hello and welcome back to the Dixie Belle YouTube channel. I'm Connie from Faff Designs and I'm one of your Dixie Belle brand ambassadors. In the video today I'm going to show you how I created this look using a couple of different Dixie Belle products and a brand new one. After the prep, I actually started with a base of silk mineral paint in the colour Conch. And a quick tip for you with regards to pretty much any product is to give it a stir. I prefer stirring it because you can reach the bottom of the tub and get all those ingredients mixed together. So I'm just applying a base coat of silk. Obviously this is my second coat. As you can see, I've already done a first coat. So I did 2 coats in total for complete coverage in the colour Conch. Silk has a built-in top coat, which is one of the reasons that I chose it for this particular look, because I'm going to add some layers of terra clay paint in a short while, which you'll see. But by using silk as a base, it means that that colour is just not going to budge. Once the silk mineral paint was completely dry, I then added a brand new product from Dixie Belle called Dixie Shine. So as you can see, I've got an artist brush and I am just applying the glue called Stick With Me, and that is a glue that has been specially formulated to use with Dixie Shine. So wherever you apply the glue is where your metallic Dixie Shine will stick to. It won't stick to any of the other areas. So I'm just using the detail on these drawer fronts as where I'm going to apply my metallic. And I'm using gold for this project. It does come in other colours. You've got also silver and copper in the range. And this is what it looks like. It's just on a little roll and it's super thin, dead easy to cut down. And you can just use small pieces. The thing I love about this is that you don't create any mess. You also don't get much wastage with this product either. And then all you do is basically pop it down with the metallic side up, and then you can rub it with your finger. You can also use a burnishing pad or a rag to just rub it down. And the key is to wait until the glue has gone tacky. So you can't actually see the glue on here because as it dries, it goes clear. And that is a good indication of when to apply your metallic. So as I mentioned, it will only stick to the areas where I've applied the glue. And as you can see, I use that one small little piece of the foil to do that entire drawer front with. And I was having so much fun that I decided to put a stencil with the gold foil on the side of this as well. It's got a nice little panel which I thought would look quite good with a stencil on. So this is the Morocco stencil and I'm just applying the glue with a sponge, just dabbing it through the stencil. And then again, the key is wait until the glue has gone clear, wait until it's gone tacky. And I'm cutting slightly larger strips and just placing that over the stencil. And that gives me a really cool metallic stencil effect. And then I added the next colour, which is Bougainvillea from the Terra Clay Paint range. And I'm using it with lots of water to kind of get that drippy watercolour effect that I wanted. And I know that because I've used silk as my base, that is not going to budge. So you can do lots of decorative effects over the top with your clay paint. And you know that that base colour will not budge. And because Terra Clay Paint does get easily reactivated by water, once I was pleased with what I kind of had with the Bougainvillea colour, I locked that in with the top coat, which is what I'm doing now. And I used Terra Tuff for this. And just one coat is just going to lock it in and stop it being reactivated with water. And then I wanted a kind of grungier look. So I used the colour Onyx, which is black. Again, a Terra Clay Paint colour. And I'm just building the sort of depth and shading with the Onyx to create that kind of grungy look. Again, because I have added the Terra Tuff over the top of the Bougainvillea, I know that those pinks are not going to budge. If you don't seal your Terra Clay paint, just be aware that when you add water, you may interfere or reactivate with the colours that are underneath. So if you don't want that to happen, just add one top coat over the top. I use Terra Tough, and that basically stops it from moving around and being reactivated. So as you can see, I built the black up quite a lot. I'm just using a dry brush technique, but I did also use a little bit of water to kind of pull it a little bit back. But Terra clay paint is so versatile and really easy to play around with. And the really good thing is, if you add too much paint or don't like a particular effect that you've done, it's really easy to erase it, because you can just reactivate it with water, little spritz of water, rub it back, and you can kind of erase what you've done. And once I built up that level of grunge that I wanted with the black, I then added a final top coat of Terra Tough, and that's just going to seal the whole project. And then, although Best Dang Wax is not advised to seal Terra, what you can do is, once your project is sealed with Terra Tough or Terra Matte, you can go in with Best Dang Wax like I am here. I'm using the colour brown, and that's just going to kind of antique the piece, and you can use it for any decorative effects that you want. I also gave the inside a pop of colour using the colour Oasis, again from the Silk Mineral Paint range. And here's a little close-up shot of the Dixie Shine. Even though I've layered paint over the top, it's come out really beautifully shiny and gold. And here is the final shot. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure, if you did want to check out any of the products that I've used, head to your local Dixie Belle retailer, and make sure you are subscribed to the Dixie Belle YouTube channel.